Castor oil for the face is commonly referred to as nature's Botox. I'll tell you if this oil should be part of your skincare routine and how to use it to maximize its effectiveness, what it can do for your lips, and let's finish with your eyelashes, because I know many of you use it as a lash booster. Exactly what and how to apply it. What about the prostaglandin effects, which can result in fat pad loss around the eye, which can be devastating? I will clear that up so you can use it correctly. Oh, and are you seeing results with it for dry eyes? Yes, many of you will say so, but there are safeguards. Let's talk about it too. This accomplishes so many things. The one I use, I'll link to more information below, but more on that later. So, what is it? Castor oil is a vegetable oil made from the castor beans of the Ricinus communis plant. Today, the castor oil plant is primarily grown in Africa, South America, and India. India is known as the world leader in castor oil production due to its favorable climate. They're creating some of the best. You see, these seeds have a high concentration of oil, which is what we're looking for. It is extracted using a pressing or solvent extraction method. Keep this extraction in mind for later, as it is the most important feature to look for if you want to triple its effectiveness. I'll explain how you get it. I'll tell you exactly what to buy and what to look for in years. You've probably already got it at home. Before drinking this, you should be aware of the following interesting fact. Castor oil has historically been used as a laxative. Ricinoleic acid, the active ingredient in castor oil, stimulates smooth muscle contractions in the intestines, resulting in bowel movements. But don't worry, there isn't enough of it on the lips to cause that problem. And it's golden on the lips, as I'll explain later. Did you know that castor oil can induce labor? So, if you're pregnant, avoid castor oil altogether. Now, what are the benefits of using castor oil on your skin, and why is it known as nature's Botox? That's a huge and powerful statement. The first priority, of course, is to avoid wrinkles. Castor oil contains antioxidants, which help your body fight free radicals. Free radicals are now responsible for accelerating the aging process, causing wrinkles to appear sooner. However, this is not the reason why people compare its effects to Botox. It's because of the following three elements. Number 1, combating acne. Yes, Botox does that. Many people are unaware, but I revealed this in a poll, and if you follow my polls in the community section, you will now be aware. Castor oil has very thick antibacterial properties, which may seem counterintuitive given its thickness. Bacteria on your face can clog pores and cause acne. Now it is a thick oil, but it does not cause acne. In fact, it can help with acne. It will not block your pores. And do not take my word for it. When I finish this video, read the comments to see who is using it. I'm sure we'll get a lot of different responses. However, pore clogging is unlikely to rank high on the list. When you put it on, you'll believe it can do that. It is that thick. I have it on right now. The next step is to reduce puffiness. It works well as an anti-inflammatory, helping to reduce swelling and puffiness. Some people even claim it removes skin tags and warts. I'm not sure about that one. Leave a comment below. But here's the kicker, moisturizing. Moisture keeps your skin looking young, shiny, and healthy. This is why it is commonly referred to as nature's Botox. It works brilliantly as an emollient, plumping like filler and removing wrinkles like Botox. Consider pesky lines, acorneal lines, lateral to nasolabial lines, lip lines, or anywhere the skin is thinnest. And, of course, it absorbs so well that they fade quickly, sometimes as quickly as Botox. So the name is derived from these three properties. But this one in particular. Oh, and for those of you who live in warm climates, it can also help with sunburn. Many of you use aloe, but castor oil's anti-inflammatory properties help to relieve the pain caused by inflammation. However, it is very moisturizing. It reduces peeling, which is another aesthetic benefit. Now, I don't want you to get sunburned, but if you do, what about the dry lips? It's amazing! It's an incredible hack. And while few people discuss the magic in the lips, it's a popular ingredient in both lipstick and glosses. If you have dry lips, skip the color and instead use castor oil, which you can mix with a better tasting oil such as coconut oil. Everyone enjoys coconut. I use a plane for skiing. What happens when you ski? Well, there's dry air up there. You are breathing through your mouth. Of course, I'm short of breath half the time up there, regardless of elevation, and you're also sleeping in dry, heated environments. So it's a 3-hit to the lips. I also discussed radiator faces on other social media platforms. If you don't know what a radiator face is, please comment below. I want to know right now. The castor oil we want for our faces is made by cold pressing castor seeds and then applying heat, a small amount of heat, rather than using chemicals. So, how do you apply it to your face to double or triple its efficacy? Okay, here's the thing. There are a variety of products available. You want yours to be 100% pure, organic, cold-pressed, extra virgin, and free of chemicals and hexane. That ensures it will work. Castor oil is thick, so mix it with a carrier oil first before applying it to your face. I use it straight, but if you prefer, you can combine it with coconut oil. Almonds are a good option. Olive oil. There are many people who do that. You could also mix it with shea butter to increase the moisture content. Often unnecessary, but I know some of you like that. Apply this mixture to your face before bedtime. It is mostly a nighttime activity. After cleaning your skin, you apply the oil. You leave it on overnight. Alternatively, you could wipe it off with a warm cloth after about 1 to 5 minutes. Most of the time, I prefer to leave it on overnight. It does not cause acne. You don't need anything before or after it, but if you have a light vitamin C or hyaluronic acid like I do, apply it first, wait 2 or 3 minutes, and then apply this oil on top. That is a stunning combination. Another tip, keep it out of direct sunlight. It degrades. And many people use their oils once and then forget about them for a month or 2. You want it to be fresh. You don't want sunlight to degrade it. You can see a photo of mine over here, and this is how it looks. So, of course, it's in a tinted container to avoid UV rays when I say mine. This is the one I use. I do not make it. This is not my product. This video is not sponsored. Now, I promised you lashes, which is probably why many of you stayed until the end, lashes and brows. So, does it actually make your eyelashes and brows grow? Well, it is generally safe. There is no hard evidence that it can help the lash grow, but there is plenty of anecdotal evidence. And I had to do it quickly because I know you'll be like, it works. It works for me. And I love it. And as you'll see in the comments below, I'm sure you'll all discuss it and how you use it. However, there is some evidence that ricinoleic acid, the chemical compound that makes up roughly 90% of the oil, can help reverse hair loss. In addition, one study discovered that ricinoleic acid may help inhibit PGD2 or prostaglandin 2, potentially promoting scalp hair growth. So there are some studies, but they are usually small. But how exactly do you do it? What are the precautions? So, before you buy any castor oil, like the one I showed you here, read the label and make sure it's pure castor oil because it's for your eyes. Its combination with other oils or ingredients, particularly fragrances, frequently causes irritation. And you want to make certain of that. The eyes are extremely sensitive and delicate, so avoid anything that is not pure. Now, my patients bring me 2 types of castor oil that they use for beauty. The first is the cold-pressed version I showed you, but there's another called Jamaican black castor oil. People who are on this are passionate about it. I know you'll leave a comment below. That's the one to use, though both work. Now, the Jamaican one is darker, brown in color. The one I'm telling you about first is more clear. So, what do you want to do, and will you follow these steps even on your skin? So, first and foremost, do a patch test, especially for your eyes. To ensure that you are not sensitive to it, place it on your arm or behind your ear. Number 2, the eyelashes, once more. Before you go to bed, make sure your eyelashes are clean and free of makeup. Again, you don't want irritation from multiple sources. And the oil will increase the absorption of anything present. So, clean them. Number 4, gather a small amount of castor oil. Dip it in a cotton swab, then into the oil, and apply it to your lashes. But I highly recommend that you get these small containers from Amazon. Go for glass if you can find one, and it has a very thin wisp, for putting on lash boosters better than you guys, but this is a good one, and the reason is you don't want to get it into your eye because there is some evidence in the safety studies and profile that it can harm the cornea slightly, causing irritation in the cornea. You definitely do not want that. As we all know, the cornea heals, but you don't want to do so on a long-term basis. So look for that instead of using the large cotton swab, which will get in your eye. Look for that tiny wisp and apply it only to the lashes or brows. Any oil that gets into your eyes can cause irritation. So you should immediately wash it with water or saline. Simply rinse your eyes, and number 6, in the morning, wash off the castor oil with water or makeup remover, whichever you have. However, you do want to remove it. We'll discuss dry eye because many who use it around their eyes say, "It helped my dry eye." Do not leave putting this in your eye. It's not meant for that. It's unsterile. Some drops contain castor oil. The sterile products are meant for the eye, but a small amount will always get into the eyes when used on lashes and brows. Some say it helps dry eyes. Use the drops with it, it's safer, and let me know if you notice anything pooling as is very beneficial. Please support our channel by hitting the like button to share your passion with the community. Don't forget to leave a comment about your experience and any questions you'd like us to address in future videos. Subscribe to stay updated with our latest content and help our channel grow stronger. Thank you for joining us on this journey.